Man, don't trade Forex if you're going to be a child here.
So I'm saying that I can't really record here because of the music and it's so loud. Alrighty, it's a beautiful Thursday evening. We've had a really good day and we're gonna close it off with a board game, Scrabble. You guys know it's a really good game, and right now we're back home. I just stepped outside to just record this video. Actually, I took my first trade today. It has been a really slow week. My first trade was literally today on a Thursday. Why? Because the market opened with a gap and did not close the gap on time. Right, the market didn't close the gap on time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've been waiting for the market to close the gap on the NASDAQ and on US30, but we didn't get that. So okay, I'm also going to step inside so I can just explain for you guys that trade that I took. It was a literal 10 minutes trade. I made $1,000 in just 10 minutes trading on the NASDAQ, and I also added positions to it, and I couldn't give the
guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Forex 108. Another subscribe link, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Please help me to reach 500 subscribers. Let's review Esther Makaripe. Let's check the market updates with Esther, guys.
Let's circle the trade on time because it was like in 10 minutes I couldn't type out the signal and go in and out with them. So by the time I wanted to give them, it had already gone up. I was like, what? Tomorrow we do have pending orders, and tomorrow might just be looking really promising. And yes, if you were still wondering, yes, I am still in Nigeria. All right, the lighting is not really good here, but then anyway, I'm saying that yes, if you were still wondering, yes, I'm still in Nigeria. Really good vibes, really good people, and we've just been cruising in one of my favorite cars. All right, you guys just listen to this, right? Listen to this. Let me just switch it on just 2 minutes. Listen to this. That's about it. Let me just go inside and explain this trade to you guys, and I guess we'll see tomorrow if we do have a trade on the NASDAQ and US30, our limits orders, if they get triggered. But let's go inside. Actually, the trade that you're seeing from this point to that point, I added positions at this level. So this was a very simple trade because on a higher time frame, I just wanted to take advantage of, a little thing we call a retracement. It was moving up like this, going up at this point, and then they faced a bit of resistance right at the zone, and then they continued with a large push. So as it came here for the first time, I knew that they would also want to try and face resistance at this point. So this area here, this is the next resistance level. That is where I was targeting. So as soon as the market hit my take profit, I was literally typing out the signal in the inner circle that it hit the take profit. I entered right here, and then boom, it was somewhere here as I was typing out the signal. I thought it would retrace a little bit, but then it just pushed straight up to the final take profit. It's a beautiful morning, and
yeah, guys, I'm sorry for that, guys. Before we can continue, guys, I want you to come with me. Let's go to let's go for Interclissimo, guys, which is market review, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you want to watch this day in the life, guys, please go to a page, guys. I'm here for market updates. That's what we want to know, guys. We have to know why we want to trade, guys. Why we not trade, guys? We want to make money, so vlogs won't help us make money, guys. This into the drill to some more rebel channel, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's watch and learn.
And again, but let's just jump straight onto the charts without wasting so much time. I mean, the weekly analysis is pretty straightforward for this week, and I also know that I did not fund anyone last week. I don't know how it skipped my mind, but then We're gonna find 6 people in this particular video, so yes, this is one of them, and everyone else you can find your name throughout the video is just going to be in any random spot. But if you're new, find the channel for the first time, welcome. We trade the NASDAQ over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You know what's up. Don't forget to hit that like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's just go straight on to the chart. You can see right now I'm on my NASDAQ chart. That is the very first chart that I have, which is looking really good. I mean, NASDAQ is already set up. We don't really have to change anything from the previous weekly analysis that we had. If you actually could not find a
Yeah, guys, if no trader, if it was me, guys, I was going to wait until the market comes and touch here because of this and because of this gap here. We will always know the market must come and close the gap, so obviously it will come to this support before it can go up. Let's watch
of trades for this current week on the NASDAQ. That is a really good sign that you are a trader that knows how to exercise patience, because as you can see from when the market opened, this is the time that buyers took control of this market, right? Everything else was just selling momentum, and you either should have caught this movement or you should have just relaxed as the market was selling. Right now we have sellers that are currently in control of the market, but then they are at a significant point of interest, so we always want to ask ourselves what we want to do there. There's no point of buying at this current point. Even if it can actually buy, because this is a support area, but then we have to consider everything else below, right? First of all, we have a gap that's right here. Secondly, we have a support area that hasn't been retested at all. Okay, my battery is low. Why is my battery always low when I'm recording a video for you guys?
and guys, these are the indication that shows the market it doesn't want to go up. The market wants to go down. It keeps failing. That's why you can see this is the highest we have, and then we have higher low. You understand? Like it's like a steps. Yeah, tower, guys. Let's continue with the video. Don't forget to subscribe.
Anyway, we have a trend line that hasn't been tapped, right? And then there are more reasons for the market to come down, right, than for it to go up. The reason why it should just go up is because we're on an uptrend overall, and then these are the all-time highs that needs to be retested as compared to the gap, to the support area, to the trend lines that we have that can draw the market down. So in my case on the NASDAQ, I will always support that. The more confluences that we have, then the more valid the entry point is. Now the confluence in this case is against us buying at the current point, so we're going to wait for NASDAQ to probably first close this gap, come to the trend line, and then we see good price action before we jump on. If it breaks out of this trend line, closes outside of it, then it's showing that the sellers are still in control. We want to wait for it to come back to the next point of interest, which is pretty simple and straightforward actually for US30. Now I'm not sure if it is just my broker or this gap on US30 has actually been closed. On the fundamental news, we know that the stocks right now have to be shooting up to the top, and gold is actually supposed to be selling, dropping a little bit more. So for that reason, I highly doubt that it can drop to these levels, but there's nothing impossible in the market, right? Everything is possible that can happen. So this is the area that I'm really targeting on US30, but I'm really trying to play it smart, really trying to play it cool on US30, not over risking. And then obviously if we go on to the all-time highs here, then we want to jump onto it and just ride it back up to the top. If this is already a closed gap on US30 on other brokers, then we might just see a continued push to the upside, and that's about it. Let's see what gold is saying. On the daily time frame, we can already see the spot that gold decided to buy off of, which is right here, right?
In daily time frame, guys, this is gold, guys. This is gold. This is gold, guys. This is gold. This is gold, guys. In a higher time frame, guys, gold has been buying, but now you can see gold is dropping, guys. Gold is busy taking people's money, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Gold is busy, guys. Gold EPZ shares guys. You know why? Because of this, we have this resistance here. The day gold will break out of these two. This is support, this is the resistance. The day gold will come out of this is the day gold will continue. And then if it drops until under here, it means now we're gonna look for sellers. But we know gold is always buying. So this can consolidate until next year, if possible, guys. Let's watch this video.
Came into this area. This was a resistance area. It came into it, it tapped right at this level and then just started to go up to the top. We have a good bullish candlestick here, but then if you notice that it got to a certain spot, which is a resistance that is started to form right now, and then yes, in as much as we have a good bullish candle, it hasn't been supported by anything. Right now the sellers are stepping in, they are still resisting this mark. It's a 4-hour time frame. You can clearly see that at this area the market is failing to break out of it. Right, then our next resistance is going to be right at this spot. Market is successful in breaking out of this area, then definitely we'll go in for this one. But then if it doesn't, we're failing, we're going right back down and continuing with that selling movement that I'm talking about. And on an uptrend, even if the sellers are currently in control, I'm not going to join them. I'm not a seller, right? I always look for buying positions. But other than that, I don't think this is looking complicated at all. And then like I said, remember the market is on an uptrend. Even
Guys, on gold, you have to wait until it comes, until it breaks this, it comes on top of this, or you can wait until we have this kind of candlestick. This kind of candle, now we know gold is going to go for this level. But if it keeps closing, if it keeps doing this, closing under this resistance, guys, so you're gonna come again back here. We're gonna consolidate in this. So I advise you guys to take your trades after the breakouts. Guys. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Forex One Way, guys. Please help me at least reach 500 for subscribers, guys. Subscription is free. It's for free, guys. Free. Please help me reach 500 subscribers. I know we can do this, guys. And I can show Kishin. Help me grow this YouTube, guys. YouTube account, guys. It's been a while, man. YouTube, guys. But anyway, thanks for support, guys. I saw we have reached 53 subscribers, guys. Please, we can do more. We can do more, guys.